I made it. Hi. Super energetic today. So I did a lot of house stuff that needed to be done, and business stuff that needed to be done, and community stuff that needed to be done. And now I am here with you guys. Let's do something different today. Because a lot of people don't really know, hold on. Because a lot of people don't really know what it is that they're eating, let's talk about some of the ingredients in some of our favorite products and how it is that they get you. Okay? Hi, Miss Sylvia. Okay? Let's I just keep these around for props. I just keep these around for props. Okay? People don't really realize how dangerous these things are to us, to our bodies. Okay? So, one that I always cite, first in the comments, eating blood type is almost eating nothing. What's your blood type, ma'am? Watch her say it's an O. What's your blood type, ma'am? Let's just watch it be an O. You're an A. If you were going to be a vegan, would you say that? If you were going to be a vegan, would you say that? Okay, so it's the same. But no one's telling you that you can't eat what you want to eat. We're just telling you what it's doing to your body. Okay? Everybody is free to do what they want to do. Okay? I would never tell anybody what they should or should not eat, because that's their business, right? But again, no, I don't eat these dressings. That's why they're unopened. Can you still see the... Well, this wind is just... I'm feeling very Beyonce. As you can see, the seal has not even been cracked. Why would I eat the dressings? Oh, you just came in? No, I haven't, none of these seals have been cracked. Okay? These are things that I had in my cabinet when I found out how bad they were for me. And I thought, why throw them away when I can use them as educational guides and educational tools? Okay? So let's just take Hidden Valley Ranch. Okay? So it is very simple to make ranch at your own house. Okay? I made the best ranch dressing just last week. And I got the recipe off of Pinterest. And it's supposed to be Wingstop ranch. I have the video on my phone, right? And it tasted better than any ranch I've ever had. And I did not use Hidden Valley, because like if you go on TikTok and you type in Wingstop ranch, they will have you using the Hidden Valley ranch powder. That to me is cheating. So basically all I used was some mayo, some sour cream, some dill, the herb dill. What else? Some kosher salt, some garlic powder, and some plain Greek yogurt. Okay? But let's talk about what's in here. The very first ingredient is vegetable oil. And in parentheses, it says soybean and canola. So for all of the people that say soy is so bad for you, you aren't supposed to be eating soy, the very first ingredient in Hidden Valley Ranch is soybean oil. So for all the gentlemen that come here and say soy is bad for your testosterone, those be the same brothers that be dipping their Wingstop chicken wings in a bucket of ranch. Oh, and olive oil. Okay. Second ingredient, water. Then it's buttermilk, sugar, salt, egg yolk. Less than 1% of spices, garlic, onion, vinegar, phosphoric acid, xanthan gum, modified food starch, monosodium glutamate, which is MSG. Natural flavors. What are those? Disodium phosphate, sorbic acid, calcium disodium EDTA, added to preserve freshness. Disodium inosinate and guanylate. And then in down here at the bottom it says contains milk, egg, and soy. Then when you go a little further down, it says manufactured for the HV Food Products Company. They're based in Oakland, California. Under that, it says contain bioengineered food ingredients. Gluten-free. So not only do you have all of those ingredients in there, but the ingredients are bioengineered ingredients. All chicken is bad. Okay? Let's see how many calories. Let's see what the nutritional value is. 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing. First of all, no one's eating 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing. Who is eating 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing? 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing is 130 calories. When's the last time y'all measured y'all salad dressing? Y'all got a salad this big. Are you literally putting 2 tablespoons of ranch on a salad that's this big? So each 2 tablespoons is 130 calories. Then it's 13 grams of fat per 2 tablespoons. So y'all seem to, I'm not gonna say y'all, but people seem to forget that the nutritional value is based on the serving size. So for every 2 tablespoons that you're putting on your healthy salad is 13 grams of fat and 130 calories. So you're taking this very low calorie salad and you're putting all of these calories and fat on top of it. Hold on now. Sodium. 260 milligrams of sodium per 2 tablespoons. Okay? Hardly any carbohydrates, so it's only 1 gram of carbohydrates, 1 gram of total sugar. So would we all agree that this is not a healthy choice? Well, let's look at the other salad dressings that are supposed to be healthier choices for us, right? You should make your own salad dressing. The only way for you to assure what you're putting in your mouth is if you make it yourself. Okay? This is Ken's Simply Vinaigrettes. Okay? This is Ken's. Now, everyone would say balsamic is healthier for you than ranch, right? First of all, look at how much oil is in this. Half the bottle is oil. No, I don't see the ingredients in bioengineered. It doesn't even tell you what ingredients were bioengineered. But in America, soy and soybeans are bioengineered. So let's look at the front of this first. This says it has no artificial flavors, no artificial preservatives, and no high fructose corn syrup. That's what it says on the front. Because this is all people really look at. Right? So let's turn it over. Let's see what's going on here. The ingredients: a blend of vegetable oils, canola oil, extra virgin olive oil, okay, water, balsamic vinegar, sugar, distilled vinegar, salt. Contains less than 2% of garlic, spice, onion, xanthan gum, and hi bud, and natural flavors. Okay? So, how many calories do you think is in here? Oh, I just came on about 15 minutes ago. I went over to see the manager of the community today. So I had to check Miss Amber, because she tried to dismiss me. So I waited for the manager to come back. That's why I was late, because I was going to wait and have a conversation with the person running the place. So she tried to dismiss me. Oh, you can just have a seat out in the... Who are you talking to? So I had to literally give them free advice on how to handle customers and the community. Well, you know, we try to foster communication. Now, first of all, when Jordan and I were walking up, the manager of the place was leaving. I didn't even know she was the manager because she had on jeans. So I even addressed that. I said, how would anybody even know that you're the manager of this place? You have on jeans. I don't even have on jeans. I have on linen pants. So, but I had to let them know. I said, if you do not want to deal with the public, you should not be in a public-facing position. Okay? Because a job like this requires that you have good customer service skills. And in most cases, if someone is upset, the best thing for you to do is to just hear them out. Most people just want to be listened to. But you going back and forth with me is not how you should handle the situation. Then, when the manager lady came back, because she had stopped talking at this point, she stopped answering me. So when I would ask her questions, she stopped responding altogether. And so she was like, oh, Amber's really great at communication. I said, but I can't tell because I'm addressing her. I'm looking her in the eye. And she's not saying anything back. So I'll be sure to make sure that the management of the community understands what's going on. I I said, have you guys even read the reviews from the management company that residents have left on the company website? You guys have a 2. You have a 2 out of 5. And the general consensus from the reviews were lack of communication. And I had to tell her, I said, communication starts from the top. You're the top. You are the leadership. Okay? The residents aren't the leadership. You're the leadership. When is the next community meeting? Oh, we don't have anything scheduled. You should schedule something. Well, they said they prefer to do it on Zoom. I said, it doesn't matter what they prefer to do. It doesn't matter, because they will come out. If you request that they come out face to face, they will. Okay? And then I said, it would not hurt if you sent out a communication once a week. We don't want to inundate. I said, let me tell you why you're different than the person that was here before you. She would communicate. Because they just sent out an email today talking about they're about to replace all the carports and stuff. And I said, do you think that it's more important to have new carports, or would it be better to have cameras on the back gate? I said, because the neighbors had to go and get video footage from the community across the street of the people that broke into their house. Our neighbors had to go get footage from the community directly across the street. She was like, well, yeah, I agree. Okay. But by the time we left, me and Amber were good friends. Because I don't ever leave a situation mad. And I never leave a situation making someone think that I'm a total B, right? Me and Amber were the bestest of friends when I left. But this is what I do. I deal with customers all day, every day for the last 35 years of my career. Longer than that, because I started working at 14, dealing with the public. So I don't have to yell and scream. And Jordy recorded it, of course, because he doesn't deal well with those situations. You'll tear this motherfucker up. Jordy want to flip over tables and shit. Now he's bad cop. I'm good cop.
Flip the table over and get in the sheet.
Thank you. Jordy was like, I was like, just. So before the lady got back, I was like, you just let me talk. You just.
Let me get her.
You just sit there. He is. I'm the person that de-escalates. Jordy's the person that 0 to 60. The way that you can find out your blood type is to go to Amazon and get the Eldon blood typing test. It'll cost you $8. And you just do it at home. You'll find it out in 5 minutes. Yes, we are. By the time we left, they were taking my suggestions, so we'll see what happens. Okay? But it takes, if you're the leader, you have to set the tone, right? You're the new lady here. We've been here 5 years, you've been here 2 months. Whose job is it to get to know who? I mean, just like she walked by us and she said hi, she said, oh, I say hi to everybody. I said, but no one knows who you are. I said, if you would have said, hi, I'm Yvonne, the new manager of the community, now we are introducing ourselves to each other. Now we know each other. But you just walked by and said, hi. Hi back. Who are you, strange lady? How are you building your brand? This is stuff that I teach. How are you building your brand? How do people know who you are? First things first, you have to introduce yourself. Okay? I said what I would have done is say, hi, how are you? I'm Yvonne. And I would say, I'm a long-time resident here. Da, 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 da. Y'all need to have events. Like the last manager that was here had events. Every week we had like a food truck with like cinnamon rolls or something at the front. They would have ice cream socials for the kid. They would do all kinds of stuff to build community. They've been here 2 months. They ain't said shit. Y'all ain't said boo. We don't know y'all. Who y'all?
I literally have never seen mom before. It's okay.
So, how many calories do you think is in this healthy salad dressing? Remember, for 2 tablespoons, of the ranch, it was 130 calories. For 2 tablespoons, if you want to know what to eat for your blood type, click on my name and then click on the link on my page and then your blood type and download the list. Okay? They're so bad. You're taking all of these fresh vegetables, these healthy vegetables for you, and then you're drowning the salad with this. So this is 100 calories per 2 tablespoons. This is 130. This is supposed to be so much healthier for you. It's 100 calories. Ain't nobody putting no 2 tablespoons of salad dressing on their salads. So then, guess how much fat is in here? 10 grams of fat. 10 grams of fat in the vinaigrette. I make my own salads. Listen, every salad you make just needs to start with some olive oil and some lemon juice. You can go so many places with olive oil and lemon juice. That's all you need. If you start off with some olive oil, lemon juice, and kosher salt, that should be your base of every salad you make. That's it. Okay? And from there you build. Okay? Lemon is healthy for everyone. Olive oil is healthy for everyone. Kosher salt is healthy for everyone, right? From there, you add some dill. You add some oregano. You add some thyme. You add some rosemary. You add some basil. You add some garlic. You add some onion powder. That's it. Okay? And as a B and an AB, you also have plain Greek yogurt. Your plain Greek yogurt, your olive oil, lemon juice, plain Greek yogurt, and kosher salt and garlic. Bam. Now you build on that. Put some dill. My favorite salad is dressing would be that olive oil, plain Greek yogurt, kosher salt, garlic, dill, onion powder, cilantro. Put it in a little Ninja blender thing, and then put it in a mason jar and put it in the refrigerator. Okay? That's it. This is 100 calories. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I've been sneezing all day. Thank you. 100 calories, 10 grams of fat per 2 tablespoons. Guess what? This has more, thank you, this has more sodium than the ranch does. The ranch has 260 milligrams of sodium. This has 320. The healthier one. Bunny ears. 320 milligrams of sodium per 2 tablespoons. 3 grams of carbohydrates and 2 total sugars. Let's look at this one. How many of y'all got this at home? Now, of all 3, this is going to be the healthiest choice, right? So on the front, it says 50% less fat and 33% fewer calories than regular dressing. What regular dressing? What specifically, what regular dressing is this 50% less fat and 33% fewer calories then? Which one? I already had all of these in my cabinet when I found out what I'm not supposed to be eating. So I didn't throw them away. I kept them so I could help y'all. None of them have been opened. I would honestly tell you at least a third of our grocery bill was condiments. How many of y'all buy I had every condiment in the world in that closet. Every condiment. A third of our grocery bill. This is why people are saving so much money eating this way, because a third of our grocery bill was literally condiments. This shit is like $3-4. This was like $8. The ketchup is like $8. We ain't even got to that ketchup yet. Okay? So if y'all anything like us, we love to dip. We love to dip. So this is the healthier of the three until we get down to the ingredients. Let's read the ingredients. First ingredient is water, then sugar, red wine vinegar, regular vinegar, 2 vinegars, soybean oil. Contains less than 2% of salt, red raspberry juice concentrate, xanthan gum, citric acid, dried onions, spice, poppy seeds, which is triggers hyperassimilator tendencies in blood type B's, poppy seeds. Natural flavors, no one ever knows what those are. Potassium sorbate and calcium disodium EDTA to protect flavor, and sulfites. Hi, thank you. Sulfites. Sulfites give me a headache. Sulfites are in wines too. They said, hey, Jordan. Hey. Okay, so on the back, this product, 30 regular dressing. Okay, so they explained on the back. Calories per serving. This product is 30. Regular dressing is 60. Fat per serving. This product is 1 gram. Regular dressing is 4 grams. So this is the raspberry vinaigrette light. Okay. Hi. Hi, Mr. Steve. So the calories for this is 30 calories per 2 tablespoons. Only 1 gram of fat. Am I in a new place? No. Nope. 1 gram of fat, 240 milligrams of sodium, 5 grams of carbohydrates, 5 sugars. When you get to the stuff you know, they be at the bottom of the list. Hi! How many of you love Chick-fil-A? The Polynesian sauce. I lost 10 pounds in just eating for my blood type. I don't understand. How many of you love the Polynesian sauce? Well. And they give you so many of them when you go there. And you're not just using one. You're using several. So let's talk about it. The ingredients. First ingredient, sugar. And they say that the ingredients go from majority to minority, meaning that the first few ingredients of each thing is what it has the most of. Okay? Can you make a dressing for all types? Yes. Again, everyone. Olive oil is beneficial to everyone. Okay? All of your salad dressings. Hold on, let me turn this light on here. Okay? All of your salad dressings start with the base of olive oil. Next ingredient, lemon juice. Next ingredient, kosher salt. And then you just start adding some garlic, some onion powder, some dill. Okay? Those things are fine for everyone. Okay? First ingredient is sugar. The next ingredient is soybean oil. Soybean oil is the second ingredient. Whew. Next ingredient, water. Jordan, it's still, the ring still comes through if you have it on Do Not Disturb. The next ingredient is corn syrup. And then it has corn cider vinegar. What the hell is that? I ain't never heard that before in my life. You miss chicken? You don't have to, you can just go get some. Why are you missing it? I'ma stick beside him. I'ma stick beside him. I miss the thing that was causing me to have inflammation and fibroids and endometriosis. What? I just put some in the freezer. Do you see the pretty salmon? It's in this freezer, yeah? It's in a bag.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta look towards, it's on this side towards the bottom. I don't like the look of that salmon, but it's wild caught. It just look ugly. Hold on. It's literally on this side down at the bottom. It's in a white bag. There's a whole bag. Okay. All right, I'll get some tomorrow. I keep looking for the coho. If I can't find the coho, I'm not getting it. We need to just go on over to the Restaurant Depot ourselves and find it. But apparently we have to wear winter coats. Have any of y'all gone into the Restaurant Depot yourselves? Who was it that told me you have to wear a winter coat when you go into Restaurant Depot? I have to wear a winter coat? Because it's so cold in there? All right, bet. I got coats that I have not had an opportunity to wear. Because I need to find that coho salmon again, that one that I use for my sushi. So does anybody know what corn cider vinegar is? Let's look it up. Let's just go find out. Corn cider vinegar. Cider flavored corn based vinegar. I think you have to sign up. You have to be a business, but we are a business, so. From the Heinz site, distilled white vinegar and apple cider flavored vinegar are sourced from corn. Apple cider flavored vinegar is sourced from corn. So the apple cider ain't coming from apples. It's coming from corn. I ain't putting on nobody else's coat. Have y'all met me? Have y'all met me? Because I am not putting on nobody else's coat. Yeah, I'm a business, so I need to go ahead and get that card. So I'm gonna do it tonight. Hold up. Hold on a minute. You telling me that the apple cider vinegar is made from corn? Let's delve deeper, shall we? Anybody know what corn cider vinegar is? I did. I don't know what STFW means. And I know that most white vinegar is made from corn. Did y'all know that white vinegar was made from corn? I honestly, I've never thought about it, but I never knew that white vinegar was made from corn. Okay. I don't think I've ever thought about it. I don't think I've ever thought about it. It's shut the front door. It's STFW. Shut the fucking window? Okay. But corn cider vinegar kind of implies that it's fermented corn juice, maybe moonshine turned into vinegar. I'm not at all that familiar with the various vinegar production. This is an ingredient in several salad dressings that I really like and wanted to try using some at home. How come with all the vinegars on the shelves at the store, you don't see corn cider vinegar? Let's delve deeper, shall we? What is corn? It's made from corn sugar. Corn cider vinegar is a mixture of corn vinegar made from corn sugar and cider vinegar made from apple sugar. Your mom told you to watch my live? Who's your mom? How to make corn vinegar. Corn husk vinegar. Place the corn husk and sugar in a blender and barely cover with water. Then you cure it and you place the blended mixture into a container with a wide mouth and cover with cheesecloth. Looking at the ingredients on your distilled white vinegar, no ingredients listed.
Hey.
Shit. Heinz vinegar made from corn. Heinz distilled white vinegar is made from sun-ripened corn. Ain't that Heinz vinegar in there? Look at that jug of vinegar and see if it's... What you eating? Oh. Can you do me a favor and cut that turkey up into... Dice it up for me, please? Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Hold up. What'd you say? You didn't answer. Stop mumbling. Speak up. Heinz distilled white vinegar is made from sun, and they had the nerve to say sun-ripened corn and fresh water. It's ultra filtered to guarantee sparkling clarity as a marinade for meat, a base for dips and salad dressings, or to preserve fruit and veggie pieces for darkening. This 32-ounce fluid ounce bottle of distilled vinegar is a whiz in the kitchen. Is corn used to make vinegar? Commercial vinegar is made from apple cider, wine, and grape juice in the case of balsamic vinegar. But also corn, is what it says. Is organic vinegar made from corn? Yes. Period. This is how it's written. Yes, period. Corn, period. Corn is distilled into corn alcohol. That corn alcohol is then mixed with water and fermented into vinegar. The stuff that y'all out here cleaning y'all vegetables and shit with. Because that's the first thing y'all tell people to do, is to clean your vegetables with vinegar. I'm on the verge of just, fuck it! You win! You win! They getting us from every side. They getting us from every side, y'all. They getting us from every side, y'all. Oh. Windex. It says, is there corn in Windex? Windex. The glass cleaner contains at least 5 different ingredients derived from corn. Windex. Hi. What is traditional vinegar made from? Vinegar is a combination of acetic acid and water made by a 2-step fermentation process. First, yeast feed on the sugar or starch of any liquid from a plant, such as fruits, whole grains, potatoes, or rice. This liquid ferments into alcohol. What is naturally fermented vinegar? Naturally fermented vinegar, also referred to as brewed vinegar, originates from the fermentation of various foods such as fruits, potatoes, and molasses. What's in mother's vinegar? Let's find out. What is mother's vinegar made of? A vinegar mother is a gelatinous disc that looks like a slice of wobbly raw liver. It's composed of a form of cellulose and acetic acid bacteria, Microdermin acida, that develops on fermenting alcoholic liquids and turns alcohol into acetic acid with a little help from some oxygen in the air. How to make a vinegar mother. What is the difference between vinegar and vinegar with mother? Apple cider vinegar is simply a vinegar made from apple juice or apple cider. It comes in 2 versions, filtered and unfiltered. The difference between the two is the mother, which is a somewhat murky collection of cellulose and acetic acid bacteria that's removed when the vinegar is filtered. What does mother of vinegar do for your body? Why is the mother so important? The mother consists of dozens of strains of good bacteria, which we often refer to as probiotics. These help keep your digestive system running smoothly so that you can get the most out of the food you consume. Is vinegar with the mother better for you? Whilst apple cider vinegar without the mother has excellent benefits, if you're looking to reap all the best health benefits, choose apple cider vinegar with the mother. Let's find out. What is, I want to see is apple cider vinegar made of? It says apple cider vinegar is made from crushed apples, yeast, and sugar. Hi! Apple cider vinegar is a type of vinegar made from crushed apples, yeast, and vinegar. It's used as an ingredient in foods like dressings, pickles, and marinades. For many years, people have also used it as a home remedy for everything from fighting germs to preventing heartburn. ACV is generally safe when consumed in moderation, no more than 1 to 2 tablespoons daily, but drinking excessive amounts of ACV can decrease potassium to hazardous levels. ACV may interact with some medications, including diuretics, laxatives, and certain medications for diabetes and heart disease. Who should not take apple cider vinegar? People with digestive issues, low potassium levels, or diabetes should consider speaking to a doctor before consuming apple cider vinegar. Hold on. Let's just look deeper. They keep putting real, emphasizing real, which gives me the impression that there are some fake ones. That's what I said. I only use vinegar for cleaning. But I'm not going to clean my vegetables with white distilled vinegar that's made from corn. But also, if apples were so healthy, why are apples not on anyone's beneficial list? Apples are not beneficial to anyone. So that whole apple a day keeps the doctor away slogan was just for marketing. That's my job, Miss Joyce. Okay? An apple a day does not keep the doctor away. Apples are not, look at your beneficial list. And a lot of people thought that the Mamie apple was apples. That's not a traditional apple. A Mamie sapote is not an apple. It looks totally different. Okay? Let's see what else it says in here. First, you crush apples into apple juice. Next, the apple juice ferments and turns into alcohol. The fermenting stage only takes 1 to 2 weeks. Finally, water is added to dilute the liquid, and then you have apple cider vinegar. So, corn, let's start from the beginning. The number one ingredient in your favorite Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A. Okay? Green apples are not on anyone's beneficial list. They're not beneficial to any blood type. And the number one fruit in America is apple. We're talking about the ingredients in some of our favorite condiments and how many calories and fat they have in them. So the number one ingredient, lost dog. There's a lost dog in Ontario. Number one ingredient in your Polynesian sauce is sugar. The next ingredient is soybean oil. So for all those people that get all, the selective outrage, they say, hi, Jordy. Hey, the selective outrage that people have about tofu. Soybean oil is the second ingredient, okay? Water, then corn syrup, corn cider vinegar. Let's see what other things corn cider is in. What foods contain corn cider vinegar? Four secrets every person with a corn allergy should know. Distilled vinegar is, you guessed it, derived from corn. Not to mention salt. Yes, salt. 2, has corn in it. Salt has corn in it. At least the salt most people add to their food. Let's get into it. Corn is insidious. No, really, it is. So I'm reading an article. Did you know it's in yogurt, deli meat, bacon, sausage, potato chips, toothpaste, juice, salt? Yes, I'm now convinced that virtually anything that is not in a whole food form has added corn. Where does that leave someone who has tested positive for a corn allergy? Little did I know just how difficult it would be when 3 out of 4 of us who were tested for food allergies would test positive for corn allergy. I was the lucky one with no corn allergy. People think dairy is hard, gluten, but take it from me, someone who has to cut out all of those, corn is by far the most difficult. You see, prior to food allergy testing, I thought we ate a pretty clean diet. We were gluten-free. The kids were mostly gluten-free with occasional treats at grandma's house and special events. I had cut out sugar from our diet. Our diet consisted primarily of whole foods. I didn't think that they were consuming much corn, with the occasional exception of when I was hit with a serious Mexican craving and my husband would take me to my favorite Mexican restaurant on a date. So, what about the bacon and sausage my kids love to eat for breakfast? If they didn't have corn syrup in them, they would have MSG. If they were free of both, then they most assuredly had dextrose. Gelatin, stevia, and fruit juice, a fun treat without a bunch of added junk. Go down the aisle, the juice aisle, and look at the back of every single container of juice. Yes, it says 100% juice, but on the back says citric acid. Citric acid is a corn derivative. Citric acid. Hi! Something is in my eye. Citric acid is a corn derivative. So what about corn is citric? Y'all see what's going on? I love corn. Is it bad for you? No. Just keep eating it. And what about all those lovely pickles I canned this summer? Nobody can eat them right now. All of them were made from distilled vinegar. How am I 54 and just found out that, well, I can't have vinegar, but just found out that vinegar is derived from corn? What about condiments? No, absolutely not. To date, I've found no condiment at any local grocery stores that are corn-free. Virtually all condiments are made with vinegar. I've said this many times. Distilled vinegar. Distilled vinegar is, you guessed it, derived from corn. Not to mention salt. Yes, salt too has corn in it. At least the salt most people add to their food. Salt has added dextrose, i.e. corn sugar. This has made my crew sad. They all enjoy their dipping sauces. It says, especially for bees, sucrose, dextrose. There is a rogue hair that is driving. Cannot get it. Ah, there you are. There you are. Okay. Dextrose, sucrose, sorghum. Let's just get into. Let's just check it out. I said all your seasonings, just about all the seasonings you have in your. It's always the cabinet that's next to the stove, right? Has dextrose, sucrose, MSG, all that stuff. So, sausage. We're gonna have to make our own food. Did y'all see the video that I posted today with the that I reposted? I also posted it on Instagram. I'm gonna get me one of those towers. I just use kosher salt, garlic. I either use fresh garlic or minced garlic in water, and onion powder. I don't use any mixed seasonings. I use Lowry seasoning salt. That one time I had rabbit. But I make my own, like even for, I dry my own herbs. Like I buy fresh herbs and you can put them on a baking sheet with some parchment paper and put your stove on 170 and leave it on overnight so they will dry out your herbs. And then I crush the herbs up and put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in my cupboard. So my thyme, my rosemary, my cilantro, my dill, I make all of those things myself. So all you gotta do is I either put them in the Brava oven or I put them in my regular oven, and just put your stove on 170, because you can, it's much cheaper to just buy the fresh herbs and dry them yourself. That's what I do. So all the herbs that I use for my cooking, they're the herbs that I've dried out myself. You can either put them in the cabinet or you can freeze them. You can also freeze fresh herbs. Yep. So once they're dry, you can just crush them up and you can make your own seasoning blend. Like I have a blend of thyme, rosemary, cilantro, and dill. That's my own seasoning mixture. And I just take a pinch of that and put it in my salad dressing. Blend it up. Okay? But you can get all of those herbs from Restaurant Depot. I think the last time I either got them from Restaurant Depot or I got them from the Asian market. But the last time I got them from Restaurant Depot, they'll come in a big old bag. I make my own salad dressings. Let's finish the ingredients on here. I've only gotten to 5. So, we got corn syrup, corn vinegar, corn cider vinegar, distilled vinegar. So it has 2 vinegars. What is it that you trying to say to me that's so offensive that the filter wouldn't let you say? What you trying to say? Do better. Be creative. What you trying to say? No, we're talking about condiments today. So you got two. Oh, I'm gonna read the ingredients on the Chick-fil-A and Popeyes in just a minute. So you got two vinegars in here. Then you got tomato paste, salt, paprika, mustard seed, modified cornstarch, beet juice, onion, garlic, xanthan gum, propylene glycol alginate. What's that? Propylene It's an emulsifier, stabilizer, and thickener. What's it made from? A natural polysaccharide extracted from brown seaweed. Sounds like the healthiest thing in here. Natural flavor, we don't know what that is. Let's find out what natural flavors are. The last time I checked what a natural flavor was, they said it was beaver nut juice. For you ice cream lovers, that's what they put in vanilla. What are natural flavors? Government regulations define natural flavors as those that derive their aroma or flavor chemicals from plants or animal sources, including fruit, meat, fish, spices, herbs, roots, leaves, buds, or bark that are distilled, fermented, or otherwise manipulated in a lab. What are natural flavors made of? What is hidden in natural flavors? Natural flavor can legally, it says legally, contain natural occurring glutamate byproducts like MSG, which are known excitotoxins. These excitotoxins are some of the chemicals that cause your taste buds to experience irresistibility when it comes to food. They're putting stuff in the food that makes the food irresistible to your taste buds. The secret ingredient hiding in your natural food. I'll read it again in case you just missed it. Natural flavor can legally contain natural occurring glutamate byproducts like MSG, which are known excitotoxins. These excitotoxins are some of the chemicals that cause your taste buds to experience irresistibility when it comes to food. So they've designed some foods to just be irresistible. What was that in ice cream? I can't remember the natural flavorings that they use in ice cream to make the vanilla flavor derives from a beaver's nutsack. So basically beaver pheromones. It's not anything that has a vanilla scent. Hey Keith, anything that has a vanilla scent. It's in perfumes, Chanel being one of them. Chanel perfume uses beaver nut juice. Does natural flavors mean artificial? The FDA defines natural flavors as chemical flavor compounds extracted directly from plants, animals, or plant and animal products as found in nature. So beavers. Artificial flavors are then those not extracted from nature and rather reproduced in the lab. So natural flavors come from plants and animals in nature, but artificial flavors are made in the lab. What does natural flavors mean to the FDA? A natural flavoring is defined by the FDA as the essential oil, oleoresin, essence or extractive protein hydrolysate, distillate, or any product of roasting, heating, or enzymolysis, which contains the flavoring constituents derived from a spice, fruit or fruit juice, vegetable or vegetable juice, edible yeast, or herb. What animal does natural flavor come from? According to the FDA, one of the U.S. agencies overseeing food additives, natural flavors can be isolated from vegan foods, including spices, fruits, vegetables, yeast, and other plants. Likewise, animal-derived meat, seafood, eggs, poultry, and dairy can also serve as a base of natural flavors. Why do they put natural flavors in everything? That's a video. Does natural flavors mean aspartame? Meat products, insects, and animal secretions, aspartame and MSG are all considered natural flavors, even in vegan and vegetarian products. Labels on commercially manufactured foods can be extraordinarily misleading. I'll read it again. Does natural flavors mean aspartame? Meat products, insects, animal secretions like beaver nut juice, aspartame and MSG are all considered natural flavors, even in vegan and vegetarian products. So you're putting meat products in vegetarian and vegan products under the guise of natural flavors. Does natural flavors mean sugar? Exactly. So being vegan doesn't mean vegan. That's why I said if y'all are being vegan and you're eating processed plant-based foods, you're not vegan. Products that boast natural flavor on their packaging can still be chock full of artificial sweeteners, trans fats, genetically modified proteins, and any other number of nutritional boogeymen. To be naturally flavored doesn't even preclude something from also being artificially flavored. Baby, can you stop the rain? Is organic flavor the same as natural flavor? What are organic flavors versus natural flavors? To be considered organic, a flavor must comprise at least 95% organically produced ingredients. The remaining 5% need to be on the national list of allowed substances and organic if commercially available. So 95% of the product has to be organic, leaving the other 5% to be whatever the hell they want. Because as we can see, the allowable list is pretty vast. What is the natural flavor in butter? The natural flavorings found in most unsalted butters produced in the country refer mainly to a compound called diacetyl, a natural byproduct derived from culturing skim milk with bacteria, namely Streptococcus lactis. What do artificial flavors do to your body? In essence, artificial flavors trick our brains into believing that we are getting nutrients from foods we're eating. But oftentimes they lack in real vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients. So, I'll read it again. What does artificial flavor do to your body? In essence, artificial flavors trick our brains into believing we are getting nutrients from the foods we're eating. But oftentimes they lack in real vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients. Y'all might want to share this live. Why don't companies disclose natural flavors? The FDA defines these compounds as incidental additives because they do not affect or play a role in the actual flavor. Then why are they in there? They're only in there to trick our brains into believing this food is irresistible. The FDA defines these compounds as incidental additives because they do not affect or play a role in the actual flavor. This means companies are not required to disclose this category of ingredients to the consumer. So, they're putting additives in the food to make them irresistible. Bruh. I'm sorry, my head is spinning a little. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was this bad. Bruh. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was this bad. I mean, I knew there was a connection between these corporations and the medical industry. These people know exactly what they're doing. It is all by design. They have literally designed the food to make it irresistible. Meaning they're creating the addiction. This is the FDA. They allow it. They allow the corporations to sell us food that has additives that trick our brains and our taste buds, making the food irresistible. Yes, people coming back sick and with aggressive behavior. They're creating zombies. This is how you create a zombie. This is how you create a country full of compliant, low vibrating, no trouble making people. And get rich off of it. This is why your lives are so important. So for those people that come over here hating on me, for what? And then you got people that are pushing drugs so you can lose weight. So they're all getting paid on the front end and the back end. Let's find out. Hold on. What is vanilla? Hold on, let me find out. What is vanilla flavoring? Don't try to act like I need to put beaver butts. It's on the it's on the National Geographic website. Beaver butts emit goo used for vanilla flavoring. The FDA regards castoreum as a natural flavoring. Published in October of 2013. 2013, 10 years ago. Y'all been drinking beaver butt goo for 10 years. Where does vanilla flavoring come from? Beaver castoreum, a chemical compound used in vanilla flavoring and scents, comes from the anal glands of beavers. I need a nap. I ain't gonna be on here long today. I'm feeling a little sick. Like, I'm feeling a little sick today. I'm gonna call in slick. Vanilla extract is a baking essential, but it's expensive. Learn why and how it compares to imitation vanilla. Is vanilla extract vegan? You'll never beaver leave the answer. We're talking about the ingredients in foods today. I came on a little late today because I had business to take care of today. But I usually come on around 3 o'clock. Is vanilla extract vegan, or is it filled with beaver secretions? It says it's vegan. But how? The simple flavoring product usually contains only a few ingredients, and none of them derive from animal products. Animal products? Stop. But why then are so many people concerned that vanilla isn't safe for vegans to eat? We're not worried about everybody else, just vegans apparently. So everybody else, if you're not vegan, don't worry about it. Go ahead and eat the beaver nut juice. So yeah, okay, so that's that. Let's talk about the ketchup. The most dangerous thing in your kitchen is the most delicious thing. Ketchup is on everybody's don't eat it list. The fronts, pretty basic, nothing scandalous. Over 150 years, only Heinz has made the thick, rich ketchup America loves from only the best ripe, red ripe tomatoes. You didn't tell us nothing about this corn vinegar that you got in here. So the number one ingredient is tomato. And then tomato concentrate from red ripe tomatoes, distilled vinegar, which comes from corn. High fructose corn syrup, and then additional corn syrup. So you got 3 corns in here. You got 3 corns in the ketchup. You got high fructose, which is high sugar corn syrup. And then you got regular corn syrup. And then you got distilled vinegar. Then y'all wonder why I couldn't walk? Because that week, I promise you, I had French fries 3 times. The week before I swore off all this stuff. And of course you can't have French fries without Heinz ketchup. So you got high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, salt, spice, onion powder, and here we go again with the natural flavorings that, as we now know, are irresistible to your taste buds. How hard was it for y'all to give up ketchup? Where do you eat and shop for food? I shop for food wherever it's the cheapest. I do a lot of my shopping at the Asian market because their vegetables and things are the freshest. The tofu is the cheapest. Okay. I eat for my blood type. And then I shop at Restaurant Depot as well. And then Sprouts. So I use Instacart. I don't have any loyalty to any grocery store. As y'all know, ABs don't really have no loyalty anyway. So I'm loyal to my pocketbook. So whoever has what I'm looking for, the cheapest, is where I get it from. It is. The reason that I shop on Instacart is because I can read every ingredient without standing in the grocery store. So it gives me the time. Just about every single thing you have on Instacart has the ingredients and the nutritional value. There have been so many things that I did not purchase because of the ingredients. But if you're shopping in the store, you don't really have enough time to be standing in the store for 3-4 hours reading every single thing. So that's why I said you should use Instacart as a search engine, because you can literally investigate all the stuff that you want, compile your shopping list, screenshot it, and then run into the market. You've already done all your research, put all the right stuff in your cart, and go on home. I wouldn't give Whole Foods a nickel. Jeff Bezos gets enough of my money from Amazon. I'm not giving him no more money. Whole Foods to me is highly overrated. Highly overrated. I would not shop at the Amazon store or at Whole Foods, because the quality of Whole Foods has plummeted since Jeff Bezos bought Whole Foods. They used to source from local farmers, and now they source from China, which it would appear China has more regulations on their shit than we do in America. You know, they won't even allow some of our meats and stuff in China. They don't use our wheat. They don't use our soybeans. I don't shop at any of those places. It's better for you to shop locally at an Asian market than it is to shop. Those are still big box places. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, they're all the same. Sprouts, they're all the same. They are still big box. I would much rather go to the farmer's market. God, I done messed up my shirt. You see, I got 10 white shirts in my closet. That's why I don't wear them. Because I'll find a way to mess them up. I would much rather go to the farmer's market. Did y'all see that video that I shared with the plant towers? I'm getting me one of those towers. We have a fantastic farmer's market about a mile away from us, and they have everything. They got lamb, they have goat, they have all that stuff in there. So we gotta do our due diligence. Met a man that said his job sprays the vegetable fields, which is at night while we sleep. Yup. Yeah, it's hydroponics, but let me show you. Let me show you. This is very cool.
What we grew in our vertical farm using aeroponic towers over the last 6 months. Starting with the big brassicas, we grew broccoli.
I don't know why it cuts off, but you can see. But I went to their website, and it's relatively inexpensive. Let me tell you what their website is. Let me tell you what their website is. It is, I think it's Andro. I pulled it up. Androtrology. Wait, let me go to Instagram because I put the link in there. Their website is agrotonomy.com. Agrotonomy. agrotonomy.com. And when you go to their website, they have the towers, and the large one for homes was $85 a month for 12 months. And it includes like the LED lights and all of that stuff, and all of the seeds and everything that goes with it to start it. And then the smaller one, and you can grow up to 35 different plants in that one tower. And then the smaller one, you can grow up to 20 different plants. So it can either be plants, flowers, vegetables, fruits. You can grow up to 20 different plants in the smaller one, which is only $55 a month for 12 months. Why not? So if I can grow my lettuce and my dill and my green onions and the stuff that I spend a lot of money on, why not? I'll try it. Plus, Jordy likes that shit. He's a bee. Okay? He likes that hydroponic stuff. He's the one that takes care of all of our plants. No, you're paying it off in 12 months. You pay it off in over 12 months. You're not renting it. You'll own it after 12 months. You can buy it outright if you want to. Yeah, you can buy it outright if you want to, but if you want to just break it down into payments. Plus they have all of the mineral stuff for the soil so that your plants get all of the nutrients and stuff. They have all of that stuff. You don't need land. You can put it in your house or put it on your porch. I'm going to put mine right on the patio in the corner. That's, you're thinking small. Okay? You're thinking small. I don't know, have you guys ever seen the line that they're building in Saudi Arabia? They said they supplied thousands of these towers to the line. Okay? I don't know if you guys know what the line is. The line is a vertical city that is built in a straight line that they are constructing right now in Saudi Arabia. And 9 million people can live in this vertical city. Okay? And it's, the tallest building is going to be like, I think 35 stories higher than the Empire State Building. It's not, they're constructing it right now. It's going to be some years before it's done, but they supplied, okay? There are plenty of people that do hydroponics. You can look it up on TikTok. Just type in hydroponics and you'll see the people that are growing plants in their house. Some lady, I think it was a black lady, you know those tubs that you buy, those black tubs with the yellow tops? Those tubs that you, storage tubs? She's growing like lettuce and all kinds of stuff in that. And you should see it, it's amazing. You don't need land to do these things. I mean, how much lettuce can you eat? Why do you need land if it's just you and a family of 3 or 4? How much lettuce can you eat? Okay? So if I had 20 different plants that I could plant, I would have broccoli, I'd have cauliflower, I'd have my green onions, I'd have my lettuce, I'd have cucumbers, I would have, what's that, 5? Okay? I would have cabbage, I would have, that's 20, I'd probably have 2 cabbages and 2 lettuce, that's 4. I can think of 20 things I could plant. Red onions, jalapenos. Jordy loves jalapenos. He spends money on that stuff. Onions especially. And it only takes for the cabbage to reach maturity was 4 months. He said zucchini grows the fastest. Zucchini will grow to full ripeness in less than a month. Why the hell not? I mean, my thing is we got to do something. We can't just complain. We can't just complain. There comes a time when you're going to get fed up and say, okay, fine, I'll fix it. But that's just me. I'm just not one to complain about conditions and don't try to do something about it. Why not? Why couldn't you grow lemon trees? Okay? Because if all of us start doing it, the government can't regulate that because it's not a garden. You know that if you have some land now, they're requiring that you register your gardens now. Have y'all seen that? The USDA requires that you register your gardens. I just read up on it. somebody sent it to me, and I don't share anything that I don't research myself. So I went and researched it, and it is true. I am feeling bad. I don't know if there's rain in the forecast or what. Nope. Sunny, 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 sunny. I felt like all week that I've been battling a cold. I've been taking stuff. Maybe I'm so disturbed. Man, oh man. What? I just typed in, what is rice vinegar made of? Let me see if there's any corn in rice vinegar. It says, my head hurts. All it takes to make rice vinegar is to ferment the rice in water to produce alcohol. This rice alcohol is then fermented again into acetic acid. This results in a sour liquid that is commonly used to a number of dishes, including sushi. I'll stick with rice vinegar. Thank you very much. It says, what is the difference between vinegar and rice vinegar? Rice vinegar, also referred to as rice wine vinegar, is made by fermenting the sugars in rice, first into alcohol, then into acid. Compared to white distilled vinegar, rice vinegar is less acidic with a delicate, mild, and somewhat sweet flavor. Oh, come on. No, I just feel like, you know how you can feel a cold coming on and then it comes? That's how I'm feeling. So rice vinegar is made from real rice, water, invert sugar, salt, and brown sugar, diluted with water to 4% acidity. But this is the brand I usually use. Yeah, those two. So the seasoned one, to make my little coleslaw dressing, all I use is some mayo and some rice wine vinegar, and that's it. And it tastes just like Marzetti's coleslaw dressing, which I used to love. So if you want a quick little salad, if you like cabbage salad, let's take the stigma of calling it coleslaw out of the picture. Okay. The brand is Nakano. Nakano. I knew you were one for me. I swear. It is my sinuses. Seems extra dusty today. And because all the windows are open, I don't have my air purifier on back there. Yeah, no sodium, no sugar, no fat. And it goes, a lot of it goes a long way. I'm about to cut them onions up. Thank you for saying that. Set them right on the counter. But organic rice vinegar, yeah, this is always the brand. I either use Maricon, and Kikkoman's also make rice vinegar. I'm gonna do something when I get off here. I'm having some tea right now. Hi, Malaysia. No, I just did all this cleaning up in here today, so I vacuumed everything really well and all that. I don't make my own mayo. How do you make it? I'm gonna tell you what, the best mayonnaise I've ever had was in Nigeria. And it is this very eggy, I don't know what brand it was, but it's very eggy. It tasted like boiled eggs. It was so good. No, you can get it from anywhere. They sell this rice wine vinegar at Walmart, everywhere. Okay. But that was the best mayonnaise I've ever had. But mayonnaise is not so bad for ADs because we can have eggs, we can have soybean oil. There was nothing really offensive in the mayonnaise that I selected. Even though the bigger companies like Kraft and all those, especially like the olive oil mayo, they put on the front of the thing that is olive oil mayonnaise, but it has olive oil, soybean oil, and canola oil in it. And so you think that you're getting a healthier version of mayo because they're using olive oil, but they're using soybean oil and canola oil still. So pretty much the same ingredients as their regular mayonnaise, but they just put a splash of olive oil. Keep the party going. And we are none the wiser. We being duped, y'all. We being duped. We being duped. It's worse than I thought. And the mayonnaise that I selected was by Best Foods because it had the smallest amount of ingredients, and there were ingredients that I could pronounce, and I didn't see a bunch of preservatives and things in them. Just like the soy milk. They got y'all out here buying Silk brand soy milk, which is the worst brand of soy milk you can buy. I always recommend West Soy because the only ingredient in West soy milk is soybeans. Go look at the ingredients on. Let's just look at some of the ingredients. Let's go on over to Instacart. Instacart will tell you everything, honey. Silk soy milk. Oh, let's look at the Silk almond milk. Let's see what's in that. Did y'all love some almond milk? Almond milk, filtered water, almonds, cane sugar. Contains 2% or less of vitamin and mineral blend. Calcium carbonate, vitamin E acetate, zinc glyconate, vitamin A palmitate, riboflavin, vitamin 12, B12, vitamin D2, sea salt, natural flavor. This is the vanilla soy milk, so you know what the natural flavor is, right? Beaver nut juice, sunflower lecithin, locust bean gum, and gellan gum. That's in the almond milk. Silk almond milk, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free. That's how it's advertised. So let's look at baby. Oh my God, tell me that you want me to. Yes, I do. Let's look up the soy milk, the silk soy milk. Tell me. Organic soy milk, filtered water, organic soybeans, contains less than 2% of vitamin and mineral blend, calcium carbonate. Same thing as the other one. Oh, well, thank you. Same thing as in the other one. The only difference is it put some soybeans in it. Now let's look up West Soy. What's the ingredient in West Soy soy milk? Organic soybeans. we're done. Hi, we're not talking about blood type today. We're talking about the foods that we're eating. Oh. Let's look up what are the ingredients in Popeye's chicken. Jesus Christ. Ingredient list. Mild seasoning. Salt, MSG. Seasoning includes dried garlic and dried onion, contains MSG. Poultry batter, enriched bleached wheat flour. Enriched with niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, and folic acid. Salt. S-Pack, enriched bleached wheat flour. With the same ingredients with the enriched niacin and stuff again. Then salt again. Sugar. F, D, and C yellow coloring. Number 5. May also contain yellow number 6. Red number 40. Red number 3. Grape color extract. Blue number 1. Blue number 2. Beet color extract, annatto extract, and or turmeric extract. Spices. Dried whole eggs. Non-fat dried milk. Leavening. Sodium bicarbonate and or sodium aluminum sulfate. Microcitrilline cellulose. Natural flavor. All flavor ingredients contained in this flavor are approved for use in a regulation of Food and Drug Administration and are approved for and are listed as generally recognized as safe on a reliable published industry association list. Not done. This product also contains corn syrup solid. Contains wheat, egg, milk, and yellow number 5 and 6, red number 3 and 40, blue number 1 and blue 2. Flour, bleached wheat flour, malted barley. Y'all don't even want me to read the biscuits. Just this section alone is the biscuits. The chicken biscuits. This is the chicken mini. This whole section is the chicken mini. Monoglycerides, monocalcium phosphate, calcium sterol 2, lysolate, sodium sterol lysotate, wheat starch, calcium sulfate, calcium propionate to retard spoilage. It says to retard spoilage. Contains wheat and soy. The Popeye's biscuits contains wheat and soy. This is the Big Easy chicken bowl. Just this, the whole thing. We're talking about the ingredients in foods. Right now we're talking about Popeyes. All I typed in, this is on the bioorganic.blog. Popeyes ingredient list. Let's see in the vegetables. The French fries. Potatoes, vegetable oil. May contain one or more of the following: canola oil, soybean oil, cottonseed oil, sunflower oil, and corn oil. Bleached enriched wheat flour. Flour, niacin, reduced iron. Thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid. Food starch modified. Yellow cornmeal. Salt, spices, paprika, dehydrated garlic, leavening, sodium bicarbonate, sodium aluminum phosphate, monosodium glutamate, dehydrated Worcestershire sauce, molasses, vinegar, corn syrup, salt, caramel color, garlic, sucrose spices, tamarind, natural flavor, maltodextrin, sugar, disodium dihydrogen pyrophosphate to preserve the natural color. Contains wheat, soy, and MSG. The French fries at Popeyes. Just the fries. It's not just potatoes and oil. The mashed potatoes. Potatoes, butter blend, non-dairy creamer, corn syrup solids, partially hydrogenated soybean oil, sodium caseinate, dipotassium phosphate, mono and diglycerides, butter, cream, salt, non-fat milk, sodium caseinate, natural flavor, shortening powder, palm oil, corn syrup solids, sodium caseinate, dipotassium phosphate, monoglycerides, milk substitute, whey protein, whey, and sodium caseinate, salt, tetrasodium pyrophosphate, monoglyceride pyrophosphate, calcium phosphate, freshness preserved with sodium bisulfite, citric acid, BHA and BHT, contains milk, wheat, and sulfites. This is just the mashed potatoes with no gravy. I said inside, you know, need your love, baby. I don't even have the time to go into the gravy. Cajun, wait. Wait. In-house modified meat mix seasoning for Popeyes Cajun gravy number 3. Concentrated chicken stock, salt, turkey fat, turkey meat, including natural turkey juices, monosodium glutamate, hydrolyzed sodium caseinate from milk, sugar, chicken fat, modified food starch, gelatin, natural flavoring, whey, yeast extract, and hydrolyzed corn, gluten, soy, corn, and wheat. caramel color, yeast extract, juices. Just says juices. From what? Monosodium glutamate, sugar, chicken fat, food starch modified. Okay. Green beans. Want to know what's in the green beans? Ham and bacon gravy. Ham and bacon gravy. The fuck is ham and bacon gravy? Water. Diced ham, water added, cured with water, salt, sugar, sodium phosphate, smoke flavoring, sodium erythobate, sodium nitrate, may also contain smoke flavoring, hydrolyzed soy protein. But y'all don't want to eat no soy. Y'all got a problem with tofu. But y'all eating soy every single day. I'm not done. Monosodium glutamate, onion, bacon ends and pieces, cured with either water, salt, sodium erythorobate, and sodium nitrate, food starch modified, biscuit dressing, and shortening. Liquid corn oil, partially hydrogenated corn oil, skim milk, salt, vegetable mono and diglycerides, natural and artificial flavoring, soy lecithin, sugar, calcium disodium EDTA, added to protect the flavor, beta carotene for color, vitamin A palmitate, and vitamin D3 added, flour, seasoning salt, which is salt, monosodium glutamate, pepper, capsicum, spices, chicken base is chicken meat, and natural chicken juices. Salt, chicken fat, monosodium glutamate, sugar, dried whey, hydrolyzed corn and wheat gluten and soy, protein, natural flavoring, autolyzed yeast extract, and natural extractives of turmeric and annatto, pork-based, roasted pork including natural pork juices, salt, monosodium glutamate, sugar, corn oil, modified food starch, natural flavoring, and caramel colors, contain soy, milk, MSG, and wheat. It's also on the Popeyes website. It's on the website too. Alright. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. My favorite tofu recipe is just marinating it with some yondu seasoning and then frying it in some walnut oil, sprinkling it with a little kosher salt, a little garlic powder, and a little onion powder, and I'm done. Okay, so the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit. I need to know all of the ingredients. Oh, look at how they have it set up. No, I need an expose. I need to know What ingredients are in here are the 55 ingredients in a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Let's see what they are. Come on. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Here we go. This lady is really taking me through changes to see this freaking article. I'm not trying to get your cookbook, lady. I'm just trying to see the ingredients. Okay. So, boneless, skinless chicken breast fillet, salt, monosodium glutamate, sugar, spices, paprika, the chicken coating, enriched bleached wheat flour, sugar, salt, MSG, non-fat milk, baking soda, sodium aluminum phosphate, monocalcium phosphate, spice, soybean oil, color, paprika, water, non-fat milk, egg, fully refined peanut oil, dimethylpolycyclazane. What the hell is that? The bun, enriched wheat flour, water, sugar, yeast, soybean oil, wheat gluten, salt, cultured wheat flour, vinegar, calcium sulfate, monoglycerides, datum. I don't know what datum is, but it's in all capital letters. Calcium propionate, ascorbic citric acid. What did we say citric acid was? Enzymes, soy lecithin, potassium iodate, the bun oil, soybean oil, palm kernel oil, soy lecithin, natural flavor, and beta carotene. The pickles, corn. The pickles, cucumbers, water, what is fat? You got a pine cone on my couch? You better get that pine cone off my couch, Fats. Go get the pine cone off mommy's couch. He took it off the couch, y'all. Oh, okay, sorry. He literally took that pine cone off the couch. He took it, he left. Oh, sorry. Hold on. He working. He earning it. Top flight security. Hold on. Let me get to this. These pickles. Cucumbers, water, vinegar, salt, alum, calcium chloride, potassium sorbate, natural flavor, polysorbate 80, coloring yellow number 5 and blue number 1. They couldn't just have just regular cucumbers and old corn-filled vinegar, huh? What other thing do we want to know all about? Y'all don't even want me to go to McDonald's, do you? Y'all still eat McDonald's? Y'all still eat McDonald's? You say, hey, Jordy. Fats was up here eating something. I was like, what does he got? He got a pine cone. It's all over the couch. I said, you better get that pine cone off my couch. He took it right off the couch. Put it on the floor. He under the bed now, I think. Oh, did y'all see the new chicken that they approved? The lab chicken? Y'all see the new Taco Bell? Ingredients in Taco Bell. Here's what's actually in Taco Bell's 88% beef. Oh shit. I told y'all a long time ago that this is not beef. Here's a quick look at the ingredients that make up. Oh shit. Hold on, let me go up here to the beef first and then I'll tell you the other stuff. Look at how small they made this thing. Here's a full ingredient list of the Taco Bell beef. Should you want to try to crack the recipe at home, the good news is the first ingredient really is beef. Take my glasses off for this one. Beef, water, seasoning, cellulose, chili powder, onion powder, salt, oats. Oats is in the beef. Maltodextrin, which is corn, potato, and tapioca. Soy lecithin, tomato powder, sugar, soybean oil, sea salt, yeast extract, contains gluten. Spices, garlic powder, citric acid, which is corn. Caramel color, disodium inosinate, disodium guanitate, potassium chloride, cocoa powder, processed with alkali, natural, and artificial flavors. Trehalose, modified cornstarch, inactivated yeast, lactic acid, torula yeast, natural smoke flavor, salt, disodium phosphate, less than 2%, beef broth, potassium phosphate, potassium lactate. Contains soybeans and wheat. In the beef. This is just the beef.
You know what's crazy?
What?
They just recently started using beef. Like actual.
Here's the other 12%, it says, that makes up the beef.
Don't eat that.
Maltodextrin. What is a powdered starch that is usually made from corn or potatoes, usually used to enhance the texture. Trehalose is a type of sugar that is only about 40 to 45% as sweet as table sugar. Torula yeast, firstly, is not something you need to see your doctor about. It's a type of yeast that's used as a flavor enhancer in many packaged foods from chips to crackers. You mean those flavor enhancers that make our taste buds find things irresistible? Modified cornstarch is a corn-based thickener that's made with basic cornstarch, which is then chemically modified to introduce other qualities to it. Soy lecithin is an emulsifier that naturally occurs as a byproduct of making soybean oil. Sodium phosphates, more emulsifiers, but with additional properties including regulating acidity, alkalinity in food, stabilizing ingredients in foods, and preventing oxidation. Lactic acid is a naturally derived ingredient used to control acidity. Caramel color, a somewhat controversial food color that makes things brown, is commonly found in many sodas that you drink and is the most commonly used food coloring agent in the world. Sounds harmless, right? The controversy stems from some types of this coloring containing a potentially carcinogenic ingredient called 4-methylimidazole, or 4-mel for short. Taco Bell, for the record, says it's caramelized sugar. Cocoa powder. Yeah, you probably mixed it up and drank it all winter, possibly with alcohol, but it also makes things brown. which you found out the hard way if you got it on your shirt. So, what else we got? Where else y'all eating? Where else y'all eating it? And the kids are living off this stuff because parents are tired and overworked. Ugh, Arby's. Jesus Christ. Okay? Ingredients in Arby's roast beef. It says beef, water, salt, sodium phosphates. This might be actually the healthiest shit. Is Arby's roast beef processed meat? No, it's not liquid meat. Nothing about it sounds good, but it's a weirdly enduring story. They did some digging and went straight to the source, Arby's Quality Assurance. They confirmed there's absolutely no truth to the story. 10 facts about Arby's meat. Let's see what they are. But this was also on Snopes. It says one of the most disgusting fast food urban legends about Arby's dates back. So this is the real truth, apparently. Let's see. Get to it. I don't want to go through this. I just want the ingredients list. Ingredients. Arby's. Okay, here we go. I'm still trying to figure out how Arby's is even still around because they never have a line. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to go to Arby's all the time. We gonna look at Subway next. And then I'm done for the day. Calling. So, let's see. Here's the menu item. Now I want to know the ingredients. Okay. Y'all trying to be real cute. I see y'all trying to be real cute. So they give you the nutrition list. Okay. Let's look at their... I'm trying to find their most famous thing, which is what? Their roast beef sandwich. So the roast beef is really beef, water, salt, and sodium phosphates. Okay? Their roast turkey is turkey breast, turkey broth containing less than 2% of salt, brown sugar, modified food starch, dextrose, sodium phosphate, and browned in soybean oil. Their buns are... and their condiments are their shakes are their white cheddar mac and cheese, water, enriched macaroni, which is semolina egg white, glycerol monostearate, niacin, ferrous sulfite, thiamine mononitrate, riboflavin, and folic acid, cheddar cheese, cream cheese, soybean oil, non-fat dry milk cheese flavor, which is made out of whey, cheddar cheese, milk cheese cultures, salt, enzymes, buttermilk solids, contains less than 2% of butter flavoring, which is whey solids, enzyme modified butter, maltodextrin, salt, dehydrated butter, butter and buttermilk powder, guar gum, annatto, turmeric, toasted cheddar base, water, whey, dry milk, salt, sodium phosphate enzymes. Contains egg, milk, and wheat. Let's go to their, they have a lot of drinks and shakes and shit. What do y'all be getting at Arby's? Their condiments are woof. What's in the Arby's sauce? It goes by alphabetical order. The chicken fillet. The apple turnover is ugh. The RBQ, roast beef, smoky Q sauce, which is high fructose corn syrup, water, tomato paste, molasses, distilled vinegar, salt, modified cornstarch, natural smoke, flavor, mustard flour, onion powder, soybean oil, garlic powder, xanthan gum, sodium benzoate, which is a preservative, and spices. What's the last one? What's the next one I said? Subway? Let's go see how healthy Subway is. Subway food ingredients. Ingredients list. Let's see. Start to download. Damn, they download the whole thing? You just don't have it yes. So I gotta download it and open it in my files. Where you at? Well, they make it real easy for you to see these ingredients. So, in the bread, the basics include white or wheat flour, aside from the gluten-free option, as well as water, yeast, sugar, some sort of oil, salt, and that's too vague for me. I want to see. U.S. allergy and sensitivity information only contains highly refined oil from the ingredients. The FDA exempts labeling refined oils as allergens. What is the FDA doing? Like, what do they do for us? So they have these charts that show you each ingredient. Okay, look at this. Ooh. Uh-oh. Open. Just open it. Okay, here we go. In the artisan Italian white bread, it's enriched flour, wheat flour, malted barley flour, niacin, iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid. water, yeast, sugar, wheat gluten, wheat sourdough, which is cultured wheat flour, natural flavors, salt, palm oil, cultured wheat flour, soy lecithin, enzymes, ascorbic acid, and soybean oil. Contains wheat and soy. In the artisan bread, same shit. Flatbread. I'm just going to tell you that it says in bold, contains wheat, may contain milk. This one contains milk and wheat. This is the flatbread multigrain. In the gluten-free bread, contains eggs. A lot of shit going on here. Rice bran and germ. Egg whites, cornstarch, modified cornstarch, tapioca starch, palm oil, sugar, distilled monoglycerides, Italian herb and cheese. That's the one I used to get all the time. G-Mo Whistling. Contains soy and wheat. Enriched flour, wheat flour, malted barley, flour, niacin, iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, water, yeast, sugar, wheat gluten, wheat sourdough, which is cultured flour, wheat, and natural flavor, salt, palm oil, cultured wheat, flour, soy lecithin, enzymes, ascorbic acid, soybean oil, Monterey Jack cheese, which is cultured pasteurized milk, salt, and enzymes, cheddar cheese, pasteurized milk, salt, enzymes, annatto color, potato starch, and powdered cellulose added to prevent caking. Nadomycin, a natural mold inhibitor. Parmesan oregano topping. Corn maltodextrin, enriched wheat flour, flour, niacin, reduced iron, toasted breadcrumbs, enriched wheat flour, flour, niacin, salt, spices, dehydrated garlic, Parmesan cheese, modified cornstarch, sunflower oil, citric acid, yeast extract, lactic acid. Natural flavors are not more than 2% of silicon dioxide added as an anti-caking agent. Contains milk, soy, and wheat. Oh, God. I'm just looking at the meats. The grilled chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast with rib meat, water, soy protein concentrate, modified potato starch, sodium phosphate, dextrose, potassium chloride, maltodextrin, yeast extract, caramelized sugar, paprika, vinegar solids, paprika extract, chicken broth. Contains soy. In the chicken, let's go to Wingstop. Let's go on over here. Oh, baby. Allergen declaration. Wheat. All of our fried foods are cooked in the same oil, though we filter the oil to minimize cross-contamination from wheat. Nevertheless, we do not claim that our products are gluten-free. Additionally, our Hawaiian sauce contains wheat as an ingredient, as do our baked rolls and blue cheese dip. Milk, egg, soy. All of our fried foods are cooked in oils that contain soy as an ingredient. Additionally, blue cheese dip, ranch dip, and limited time only flavor orange Szechuan contains soy as an ingredient. Fish and shellfish in a blue cheese dip. Tree nut and peanuts. Our foods do not contain tree nuts or peanuts as ingredients, but our suppliers may have tree nuts or peanuts present in the facilities where they prepare other foods supplied to us. Let's see the ingredients, shall we? So you're not gonna make it easy for us, huh? You're not gonna make it easy on us. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it. So they're just talking about dairy. Wingstop uses canola oil. What oil are Wingstop fries cooked in? Soy. I need to see the ingredients. What is chicken? No. Wingstop ingredients. Wingstop chicken ingredients. They are not telling you, boy. Okay, here we go. Wingstop nutrition facts. They only tell you the allergens. And the nutritional, interactive nutrition guide stuff. Nutrition. It's only telling you the calories. Isn't that interesting? They're not telling you all of the ingredients. They're only telling you the calories. Well, that's curious. I don't trust that. Why don't you have the ingredients listed? So they only tell you that they use soy and they fry their chicken in soy. But everybody's so afraid of soy when you say tofu. We are getting inundated with soy and corn and sugars and all of these additives all day, every day. I don't understand the appeal of Wingstop. Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't see the appeal of either one of those places. But they making money, honey. You read that dandelions are good for you and have exactly. Why is it that they made us believe that dandelions were so bad and we should all be using Roundup to kill the dandelions? Right, hidden ingredients are the worst. What you hiding, Rick? What y'all hiding? What you hiding? That you can't put your ingredients on there? I am thoroughly disgusted. I knew shit was bad but I didn't know how bad. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was this bad. That they are literally putting shit to make I've always said that that all this shit is by design, and they're designing the food to make us addicted to it, but they just put the shit on it. It's just out there like, this is what we do. This is what we do. Just so your taste buds find something irresistible. Americans spend more on healthcare than any other country. And we have the sickest people on earth. Earth. We are supposed to be so great, but we have the sickest people. And y'all don't know how people overseas be looking down on us like, and y'all over here trying to spread democracy and the American way all over the world. And these countries that adopt westernized eating, like Nigeria, for example. I saw so many renal clinics. I saw so many renal clinics in Nigeria because diabetes is becoming an epidemic in Nigeria. But they have started opening themselves up to Domino's Pizza is there, Cold Stone ice cream is there, all that stuff. You know damn well ain't no Chinese food restaurant stuff gonna be online. It's them neighborhood places. Unless you're going to like, what's a commercial? What are the commercialized Chinese places? Panda Express. Let's see. Oh, really? I ain't never eaten there. I feel bad. I'm gonna take me some NyQuil. They always give you the nutrition facts. I need ingredients. Ingredients list. Here we go. Okay, so here are the ingredients lists. Pretty small. Okay, so let's see. Fried rice, cooked white rice, liquid eggs, peas, carrots, soybean oil, green onions, contains less than 2% of salt, sesame oil, maltodextrin, modified food starch, sugar, onion powder, celery extract, disodium inosinate, disodium gallate, soybeans, wheat. Except the wheat, I could pretty much eat that. Steamed rice, cooked white rice. Steamed brown rice, cooked brown rice, and soybean oil. Chow mein has cabbage, enriched white flour, water, onion, soybean oil, celery, rice, wheat, caramel color, sesame oil, wheat gluten, canola oil, cottonseed oil, dextrose, sugar, malted barley flour, monoglycerides, datim, hydrochloric ascorbic acid, enzyme, modified cornstarch, potassium bicarbonate. This dish uses a proprietary sauce with the following primary ingredients: water, sugar, soy sauce, salt, and spices. So everything there contains soy and wheat, which is very common because the noodles used for like the lo mein noodles and all that stuff, that's made from wheat, durum wheat, and semolina. So all your top ramen and all that stuff, that's all made from wheat. All those noodles. Soba noodles are made, I think, from buckwheat. The grilled chicken is chicken thighs, sugar, soy sauce, ginger puree, garlic, water, soybean oil, black pepper, roasted sesame oil. These are real freaking ingredients. The honey sesame chicken breast is raised without antibiotics, chicken breast strips, green beans, yellow bell pepper, water, distilled vinegar, modified food starch, cornstarch, wheat, less than 2% of wheat, caramel color, ginger, garlic, phosphoric acid, salt, sodium phosphate, sesame oil, and sesame seeds. Kung Pao chicken made from dark meat chicken, zucchini, water, red bell peppers, roasted peanuts, soybean oil, green onions, contains less than 2% of garlic, cornstarch, guar gum, potato starch, modified food starch, wheat, salt, caramel color, rice, sesame oil, and sodium phosphate. So far, this sounds like the most nutritious of all the places we've listed. Or I should say, has less chemicals than the rest of the places. I still have never eaten there. Listen, man, if you don't cook at home, you don't know what the hell's in your food. Right. And you know, let's find out why our grocery stores set up the way they're set up. Supermarkets design their stores to facilitate specific foot traffic patterns, and then they put certain foods in your path. 8-way supermarkets make you buy more. The layout, from produce display near the entrance to the dairy case in the back to the candy at the register, is designed to stimulate shopping serendipity. How are grocery stores laid out? That's what I looked up. A grid layout is one of the most common types you will find, not only in grocery stores, but in almost all retail stores. So that makes it very familiar style to people, and one they will easily be able to navigate. Designed to trigger and nurture the consumer buying impulse. Grocery layouts all follow a same strategic pattern, designed to trigger and nurture the consumer buying impulse. Now y'all see why I don't go to the grocery store? I spend way more money if I physically go to a store than I do on Instacart. Why is the layout of a supermarket important? Instead, store layouts influence customer behaviors to enhance the overall shopping experience. These designs also determine which products shoppers see upon entering a store, which departments they visit, and how long they will feel comfortable browsing. 8-way supermarkets make you buy more. They set up displays that pair products together. The number one thing, supermarkets design their stores to facilitate specific foot traffic patterns, and then they put certain foods in your path. Number 2, they set up displays that pair products together. Looking for strawberries is not uncommon for supermarkets to use berry season to cross-promote shortcakes and whipped cream. Number 3, they give out free samples that whet your appetite and spur more food purchases. Number 4, supermarket bakeries make the whole store smell good. They know that the scent of baking bread or cupcakes can get people to buy more. Number 5, they put sugary cereals with cartoon characters at children's eye levels to provoke requests for those cereals. Supermarkets use end caps to get people to buy more. Customers often think that because a food item is on display at the end of the aisle, the price is reduced. However, end caps drive increased sales, even if the price is the same as usual. That's what I did for Microsoft. I worked for Microsoft in the marketing department. And my job was to go out and get free shelf space for Microsoft, who could certainly afford to pay for the shelf space. Because how grocery stores and department stores work, companies pay grocery stores to put their products on the shelves. It's not the other way around. Okay? So if a product wants to be sold in a grocery store, they pay the grocery store for the space. So my job was to go out and get them to give Microsoft free space to put their software. So I would go out and give them, I was like a pharmaceutical sales rep for software. That was my whole job. And I had an area. So it was the DMV. It was DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And this at the time is when Windows 10 was coming out, or Windows XP, or whatever it was called. It was trash. But anyway, that was my job. And I would always swap out. I would give the manager of the store free software, whatever they would request. You know, Microsoft always had gifts for us to give them in order for them to give us end caps. Space. It was trash. That's why there's nothing Microsoft can ever do for me. When did I sell coffee? From 2013 to 2017. So for 3.5 years, I sold Organo Gold coffee. Number 7, they use buy one, get one free specials. The signs and the suggestion to get a second box or bag can prompt customers to buy more than they had planned. Number 8, supermarkets spur impulse buys of everything from candy bars to full-calorie soda to hand sanitizer and gift cards by displaying them at checkout, where customers must stand in line. Checkout boosts sales so much that manufacturers pay big money to get retailers to place their products there. Yeah, I was on the launch team of Organo Gold in Nigeria. So, I was in Nigeria for 2 years. I sold Organo Gold in Turkey, Nigeria, Ghana, Ethiopia. I've been all around this. I'm going. I feel bad. So I'm going to get off of here. And I know I don't look bad, but I feel something is going on. Thank you. I am going to get my rest. I have not eaten anything today. Not a thing. And now I don't know what I'm going to have because I don't want to make nothing. I'm tired. Thank you. So I think all of this has just been a lot today. Going over and, you know, it takes a lot out of you to be calm when you really want to just. So for 30 minutes, I'm calmly explaining to people why they should be better at customer service. And then I came in here and read all this disturbing shit. So I'm going to get my rest so we can get up tomorrow and fight another day, because I need y'all to take this shit seriously. Okay? I need for y'all to join the mission. That's what I think it is that we never know what the temperature is going to be around here. So at night we've been sleeping with the air on, and during the day we got the windows open. It's a lot. We are all on a mission, y'all. Okay? It can't just be me. I can't do this by myself. Okay? I know that people don't want to hear you talking shit about their food, but the main thing y'all can do is be an example to the people around you. You can't just talk about it. You really got to be about it. Okay? You can't just talk about it, because talking gets you nothing. Okay? You literally have to be a walking billboard for this. Rhinovirus is going around? Fuck. Ain't nobody got time to be sick, yo. I'm just now feeling better about leaving the house without a freaking mask on. And that took a lot. So I'm going to go take my little oxacillin stuff, the natural flu fighting thing, and load up on my CE organic stuff. And oh, also I told you guys you can pre-order, like Chill will be back in stock next week. If I were you, I would pre-order so that as soon as it gets to the fulfillment center, they are shipping it out. So Jordan made it so that you can pre-order, you place your order, the fulfillment center, as soon as they come in, whatever stack of orders, those are the first ones to go out. So the Ultra Beats, the Drop It drops, and Chill, Ultra Beats and Drop It will be in, I think, Friday, and then Chill will be back next week. Chill is our anti-anxiety capsule. That's St. John's wort and valerian root and lemon balm and skullcap and all these fantastic herbs that will help you to relax. Yes, it's great. Okay? But if you want to get the chill effects before next week, you can get Doze, because Doze is our nighttime chill, basically. But it has the same ingredients as Chill, but it has melatonin in it. So you're going to get a great night's sleep and then wake up the next day and be chill. So that's Doze. Okay? But don't be without Chill, for real. Okay? Get 2 bottles. Do your pre-order so we can get them out. Okay? They're not drops, they're capsules. Okay? You got any Wish a Ninja wood? These hands. That's what I use for our Wish a Ninja wood. Okay? You're welcome. How much is Chill? Chill is $39.99. It's a 30-day supply. But trust when I tell you, it is well worth it. I wouldn't be able to come on here every day if I didn't have Chill running through my veins. Before I created that, I was drinking every day for anxiety and stress, not knowing that that was making it worse. Okay? So I'm going to go rest and put all of our visual things back in the closet, and I will see y'all back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I know that's right. Luckily, I always keep extra bottles just in case. I ain't gonna be without my shit. But I'll be back here tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed. Okay? Because tomorrow we'll do all 4 blood types, okay? All right, guys, I love y'all, and I'll repost some of the highlights tonight. Okay? Bye.